Hey, Mitch, you redshirted obviously last year, came back. Do you find it hard to be patient maybe when you're not playing as much as you'd like? And obviously I know you had a career night the other night. Is it frustrating at all, or you just kind of roll with the punches, I guess?
I mean, like you said, roll with the punches. Just how it goes. Some games you're going to play more than others. Whatever I can do to help the team win, like I always say, is what I'm going to do. And I think that's a good mindset to have.
Hey, Mitch, two-part question. Number one, how ready do you think you guys are? Do you think your team is for Big 12 play? And do you have any sense – part two, do you have any sense of how ready you think your coaches think you are?
I think we've all missed it, players and coaches included. The team is still – I mean, we're still improving, but I also think we're ready to get things started. Big 12, like we've told the freshmen, is a very competitive league, and it's a super tough league. Everybody in the league is tough. Everybody in the league is well coached, so each and every game is going to be a dogfight. And I think the coaches are ready for it too. This is the most fun time of the year, and we're just glad for it to be back and excited.
Mitch, you're not going to go up against teams on the road with as many fans. Is that going to, overall help? Sometimes you guys seem to relish going against those big crowds, everybody's biggest crowd, to kind of quiet everything. But just talk about the different atmosphere on the road.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be different. Usually that's one of the good things about being at Kansas is when you travel to go play at places that they bring their best amount of fans out, and it's usually pretty rowdy environments, and we're going to miss that. But also at the same point in time, we're here to play basketball, and we're excited, and we're blessed to be able to do what we love to do, which is playing basketball. So we're just thankful that we're allowed to play, and we're thankful that there will be some fans there.
Hey, Mitch, you've gone up against a bunch of, I guess, Chris Beard teams at Texas Tech. What do you remember from those past meetings, and is there something that they've done typically that you guys can take going into this next game?
I think they're a super well-coached team. Chris Beard has done a great job with his Texas Tech teams. I mean, he's coached them to a national championship game here in the past couple of years. He always has some really tough players. He has really tough teams. They're always very well disciplined. Certain things that they do on offense that we have to lock into and change a little bit of, just tweak our defensive strategies a little bit to guard these certain actions and certain nuances of their offenses.
Mitch, I wonder what you guys thought or how it plays on your mind, the Florida player collapsing on the court the other night, and he had COVID. How does that play on a player's mind?
I obviously thoughts and prayers with him. He's a great player, and we have guys on our team that have played basketball with him in the past, and we hope the best for him. And it's a scary situation, but I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know the extent of everything. And at this point in time, we're just praying for him and hoping he can get back out there and recover.
Have you talked with Dave much about it? I mean, they were AAU teammates, right?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. Just comforting him and making sure he knows we're all here for him because it's one of his better friends. So obviously it's a terrible situation, and we just want to make sure we're there for him, for Keontae, for anyone involved with it, that they have our thoughts and they have our prayers.
Does it give you any added pause or concern about that? Should we be playing? I mean, that's been a popular topic the last couple of weeks, and really.
Personally, I mean, I don't know enough about it to speak on that stuff. I think from my personal opinion, I think everybody here is doing everything that they possibly can do to keep us safe, and we're doing everything we can to keep each other safe. So if we continue to be committed to each other's safety, then I think we'll be okay.
Hey, Mitch, a little off topic, or not really, I guess, but what have you seen specifically in practice from Latrell since he came back from whatever injury he had kind of early in camp?
I love Latrell to death. I mean, I think he's a great player. I love his swagger. I think you guys are going to get to see that. And I mean, Jayhawk Nation is going to get to see that a little bit. He's got a certain swagger to him when he plays, and he sparks confidence in players that play with him. So I think he'll give us that added level of confidence when he gets out there, which I know he will. He's just continued to get better his entire time here from what I've seen. And I think we're in for a pleasant surprise when he gets out there and can show you guys what he can do.
Yeah. When you say swagger, what do you mean by that?
How would I say this? I mean, guys in the past that have had it, like you guys have said, I've seen articles and stuff like that. I mean, kind of a little bit under recruited guy. The Devontae and Frank type prove themselves and play for Coach Self and show that they believe in him and he believes in them. So I mean, I think he can go out there with that Devontae-ish kind of swagger, and that every shot he takes has an opportunity to go in, and he can make others better at the same time. So I'm excited to see how he progresses in his time here at Kansas.
Got time for one more.
Hey, what have you learned about this team's 3-point shooting ability? I mean, I know you nailed the one shot you took, but the other guys who are taking the majority of those shots, what's kind of impressed you about those?
I think it's one of the better shooting teams I've been on. Obviously, I've been on some pretty decent ones with teams had Svi, Devontae, Gerald, Malik, Udoka, guys like that. So real 3-point specialists. So this team has some great shooters, and they have the ability to stretch the floor, and that creates space, and it allows the big guys to maybe get an easier jump hook or maybe get an easier offensive rebound, because those guys aren't allowed. They can't pack it in as much as they have maybe last year.
And how important is it to have Jalen, who's a kind of a bigger guy who can do that as well?
It's super important. He spreads the floor, and he also can get downhill fairly easily, and he does a great job of that. So that ability to spread it and give us all a chance to get to the hoop is something that is invaluable in my opinion.
All right, thanks, Mitch.
All right, you guys.
Thanks, Mitch.